The campus started in 1960. Normandy bought the Belle-Rive Country Club from Belle-Rive and established what they call the Normandy Residence Center. By 1963, University of Missouri and Columbia acquired the Normandy Residence Center. In St. Louis, we were starting from scratch, so we had the country club building and nothing else.
I remember sitting in the entrance hall waiting for my interview with various companies and universities. This guy with a flat top haircut walked through, looked like a football player. I noticed him because he looked different from most of the other people. When it was my turn to go into interview, I interviewed with this fellow. It's Charlie Armbruster, a very charismatic character, talked about this brand new institution.
The main building on campus was the old clubhouse that, that had been, the clubhouse for the Belle-Rive Country Club.
And there were still remnants of the golf course. In fact, during my first or second year, I recall they had one of the holes was still complete, a par 3. It had a closest to the pin contest, and I came in second, I think.
Well, one building just wasn't holding it. We were using the church basement across the street, the Presbyterian church, diagonally across the street from Woods Hall. We were renting a storefront down the street on Natural Bridge right next to a laundromat, so students refer to themselves going to class at the laundromat. And, but, we made do. It was, in those days, it was very, very primitive.
The occupied space of this campus at that time was so tiny that it was, a village that grew into a city.
Amstel, I think, probably attracted more than its fair share of good people because there was an opportunity here. We have some really excellent people that have been here, especially in those very early years.
It was a smaller place, and you had younger assistant professors, younger professors, and you had some older students as well. I mean, we had students in their early 30s who were coming back to school. They had gone, some of them had been to Vietnam, some of them had been in the Army. Lots of people were working full-time and going to school full-time. And, so some of them were attending school during the day and working at nights. It was a real Duke's mixture.
I always say that, this job, this career that I've had has been wonderful, absolutely wonderful. You're dealing with students, young people, and you're teaching them, helping them, advising them, and getting to know them. And I've got to know many, many generations of students. And I think the most satisfying thing is to see them do well. That's really what turns me on. And when people tell me that they appreciate what I did, that's really, that's wonderful, I think. And this place has been my vocation, It's not just a job, it's a life. And pretty good life, too.